Bali. Day number 8, 9, 10?
8, I think.
8, 9, 9.
9. Who said 9?
We are out here and we are going to the best restaurant we get. One of the best restaurants.
We've been eating good.
We've been eating good. We need some smoothies. We need to get this day started.
Let's go.
After a pretty lengthy rip on the scooter and getting pulled over by the Balinese police, we've made it to our destination, that being pretty much one of the only and largest tackle stores that we can find in the area. Pretty dope. I don't know if I'm gonna buy anything. We definitely wanna get one thing in particular, but right now we're just kind of window shopping, taking a look around and just absorbing what the equipment like is in Bali. Like, we're thousands and thousands of miles away from home, and everything is different as far as fishing gear goes. We got more stuff here than most tackle stores back home. There's some really interesting stuff I might pick up for like a video challenge. I don't know, you guys let me know in the comment section below. Half the fun is fishing in these new destinations. The other part is just checking out some of the gear, the tackle, meeting the people, and surrounding yourself around a completely different culture that shares the same goal and hobby, that being fishing. What'd you find, some jerkbaits?
White jerkbait. I don't see that very often. Kind of looks dope.
Oh, does look dope.
Look at these little frogs. That's craziness. Some really cool stuff here.
Like, there's stuff I didn't even know existed. Like, who invented this stuff? It's overwhelming. It really is. Going up. Let's see what's up here. Ooh, this looks, this looks like where I could spend some money. Uh-oh. Holy shit, dude. Like night and day. Like, the bottom level is like meant for a specific type of angler, then you come up here and it's like, oh, this is awful. This is like Hong Kong all over again. Why do they have to have such sick reels in different countries? Traps, maybe.
Yeah, these just look like nuts. These look good.
Sounds good.
I wonder if it's gonna be hard. Like, are we like really?
No, we got this. You got good reaction time, right?
Really?
2 nets. This one's a hole in it. I'm not gonna get that one. Why do I feel like these are like slightly used nets? I'm getting a slightly used net vibe right now. This one looks good. Net and then a carrier, right? Then we can give it to someone when we're all done.
Yeah.
There you go. You're like me in Hong Kong. You're stressing. You just keep adding stuff to your cart.
Better than Hong Kong.
This is better than Hong Kong. They have really sick custom poppers here. The thing is, we really didn't know what kind of poppers we should have brought to Bali, but after fishing here for 3 days, we know exactly what these GTs want. Moving forward, we're like super interested in poppers. I wouldn't think twice looking past this kind of stuff, but now that we've caught Geets and that we know the game a little bit better, this kind of stuff really sticks out to us. And we used to just be bass guys, but now we're looking at big poppers. It's kind of funny. But they got just an array of custom deals. Some really good looking baits here. My God, look at that.
All right.
Good. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Got some gear. I'll show you guys that later, but
We're out.
that was pretty sick.
Just spent 13 million rupees.
Let's go. Holy smokes, this moped deal here in Bali is some intense stuff. I feel like last time I was like way more like suited to be on these mopeds, like I didn't really care that much. For some reason this time I'm like freaking white knuckling it. I honest to God, I feel like Jeff Bridges on a Tron bike. No rules, everything goes, shoot the gaps, be fast, don't hesitate, and you won't die. Remember those few things if you ever rent a moped or a scooter in Bali. It's like a little bit of adrenaline rush. Even though it's a freaking scooter, it feels like I'm on like a Ninja or something like that. Okay, anyway. Long story short, we're back from the tackle store. That one reminded me so much of the one in Hong Kong. Just had all the stuff that like used to be good but isn't good anymore, and needless to say, Peric and I picked up some reels that we loved when we were like kids, like when we were 14, 15 years old, and they still had them there. Like these reels were new in 2010. It's 2018 now. These are 8-year-old reels that we still love and that we know that still work. I'm sure you guys know of too, like the old Corrado E7 and like some old Daiwas too. Anyway, I can't believe they had them. I wonder how long they've been sitting in that shop for. I scooped an old Scorpion DC, or no, did I? I scooped an old Sitka and what was the other one I got? Oh, an old Scorpion XT, which is like basically the Japanese version of a Corrado. But we're back at the hotel, back at the resort, this lovely place, and we're just gonna chill by the poolside. We're gonna hang loose, soak up some Bali rays, and just do what we do best, that being chill. But before the boys and I are about to go on a serious covert ops nighttime mission here in Bali on the beach. But before we do that, I want to show you guys something really sick. I want to show you what I got at the tackle store, because I didn't really do a good job explaining what I got. I was like, oh, I got some old Shimano reels and some poppers, but I didn't want to show you guys physically what I got, because I think these things not only are amazing reels, but they're basically antiques. Like I feel like once I have kids or grandkids, these things will be antiques. And I'm looking at them now as if they're the best things since sliced bread. And they are very old, even in my sense too. Like these are reels that I was like stoked to get when I was 13, 14 years old. So just one second, let me show you what I got. Sophie's passing off the goods. Check these babies out. Just a little backstory. As a kid, I grew up fishing a lot of Shimano stuff. For those of you guys know, I was with Shimano for quite some time. And to be completely honest, like blatantly transparent here, I really, really liked some of the old Shimano stuff. And more specifically, I really liked some of their mid-range level casting reels that they made back in like 2012, 2011, even 2010. So what I picked up and what I found, basically like a hidden gem in the rough, was a brand new, straight out of the box Shimano Sitka. This is the 6.101 gear ratio reel with 4 ball bearings. Just a crazy classic reel, but an absolute workhorse. This, in my opinion, is comparable to like an old like Toyota or an old Cadillac, just built to run to the ground. And I still have reels from when they were first off the shelf at like Gander Mountain or Cabela's, and they still work like butter. And I also got the Japanese version of the Corrado, which is the Scorpion XT, and it's got the same type of handles as the Sitka. It basically looks like a Sitka, but I do believe it is more built like a Corrado. I don't know, maybe you guys know more than I, but they're both 6.3 to 1 gear ratio reels. Extra wide spools are a size 200, so they can fit a ton of 20-pound test, heavy braid, and they're built to last. Like just imagine like these, in my opinion, are like the Toyota Land Cruiser version of reels. They're made in Japan just like the Land Cruisers, and they're built with a lot of passion. So I like that a lot. Also, this is something else I got as well. Along with the reels, I got some stuff that isn't necessarily bass fishing oriented. Here, let me move that a little bit. But I got, for the next time I go GT fishing, I got some big poppers. You know, being that we've GT fished for the past 3, 4 days now, I've really gotten a hang of what these kind of fish want, and I've learned a lot about these fish. So I feel like I'm more suited to pick up poppers and baits. It's just like the first time I learned how to bass fish. You know, once I started doing it, I then realized what the fish want. So I got some red with gold flake poppers, some really cool. Here, I'll take another package. I'll show you guys. What am I doing? Look at that beaut. I'm assuming these are handmade and totally custom. This is called a Sea Angel. Just a filthy, filthy popper. I like the smaller poppers, I'll be honest. I'm a big fan of the smaller poppers. I'm a big fan of the small compact poppers, meaning I like the poppers that are anywhere from like 90 to 110 grams. Any poppers around that range that are short and stocking heavy, I like, with big heads and tiny booties. That's what I was told by some anglers in Mozambique. And I got this doohickey right here, which is just a beast. I've never seen like this. Again, midsection swivel, and in the back you've got a little bit of weight, so she rocks back until you, and then she kicks forward. I've also got a black popper, which I am personally so stoked to use. Matter of fact, I've got a trip coming up too, which I'll also kind of keep a little secret. I will be fishing in a location where there are GTs. Oh my God, I dropped it. And I think this popper's gonna do some major work. Just look at that. Another Sea Angel, a little bit smaller than the last Sea Angel, but I like the color a little bit better on this one than that. Anyway, I'm keeping Sobes waiting. We got a mission to embark on. Thank you guys so much for tuning in this video. Hopefully it gets a little bit better here. I know it's kind of a whirlwind, but the point is we're just taking a breezy day here in Bali, and wow, voice crack. We're just straight up chilling, buying some tackle, getting some lures, and up next, a little bit of fishing. Stay tuned. Do you know what that is right there?
No, what is it?
So, are you recording?
Yeah.
Oh, that thing?
You know what that is?
What the